Hello and welcome to Faytriebee TV. In another episode of Who Should Not Be a Parent, we have 39-year-old Tania Contreras from Westport, Florida. After the news coverage, I will give my thoughts about this news story. If you like true crime stories and news stories such as this, please subscribe to the channel, please like the channel, and please share the channel. And now on to the news coverage.
Own son. NBC6's Amanda Placencia is live outside of the Broward jail with the disturbing details. Amanda.
Yes, Shawan, that mother is accused of doing some terrible things to her own son. She was arrested on Tuesday, and we want to warn you that the details are quite disturbing. Tania Contreras has been charged with aggravated child abuse as deputies say she smeared feces all over her son as a form of punishment after the child had defecated on himself.
Thank you. Ms. Contreras, I do find probable cause for child abuse, third-degree felony.
According to the arrest report, an investigator from the Department of Children and Families got a tip from their abuse hotline. On May 11th, an investigator went to the 39-year-old's home in West Park. She handed over her cell phone, which had a video of the extreme punishment. She had even sent the footage to her mom in Venezuela. We saw people leaving the West Park home on Friday, but no one spoke to us about the allegations. Contreras admitted to detectives that she became enraged after her son had soiled himself and didn't tell her. After a medical exam, the boy also had multiple old scars, scratches, and bruises on his legs and arms. Deputies say Contreras then confessed to beating her son with a belt in the past and had previously hit him on the head with her cell phone after he broke the screen.
Now I'm going to give my thoughts about Miss Nasty Ass Tania, who's being accused of aggravated child abuse. This so-called mother, which she is not, but we're going to say so-called mother, is being accused of smearing feces on her young son's face as a form of punishment because he used the restroom on himself and didn't tell her. The news report doesn't say how old he is, but he had to be a young little boy who is probably still in the potty training phase. So, as her form of punishment, because he used the restroom on himself, she decides she's going to smear feces all over his face. Do you know how humiliating that has to be? And then him as a little boy not probably understanding why his crazy ass mama, that the best thing for her to do was to smear the feces on his face. Like, we forgot how to potty train kids nowadays. I mean, kids who are still doing potty training are going to use the restroom on themselves. And they're not going to tell you that they went. They're going to sit there in their spoiled, pull up, or training pants. They're not going to tell you they went to the restroom. When I was potty training, I would take mine to the restroom every hour and just let them sit on the potty. And maybe they used it and maybe they didn't. But then I would just repeat that again. And then eventually they'll be able to go on their own without you having to routinely take them to the restroom. And if they do use the restroom on themselves, take them a bath and clean them up. But no, not this mother, not of the year. She decides the best thing for her to do is to smear the feces over the baby's face, chest, and arms as a form of punishment. And then her dumb butt decides she gonna record it, which a good thing she did that, because now they can use that against her in her criminal case, showing that she did this to this child as a form of punishment. Too bad nobody can make her go and defecate, then make her smear it on her face, chest, and arms. I bet she won't like that too much. And the news report said that this wasn't the only incident because she struck him with a cell phone for breaking the screen. And the news report says that the child had multiple old scars, marks, and bruises on his legs and arms. So the mom has been using this child for a long time. It just so happened that someone reported to the Child Abuse and Neglect Hotline, which sparked the investigation in May for someone to go into the home and investigate what was going on with this child. And I'm not sure how the police department got involved. I don't know if whenever someone reports it to the child abuse hotline, if it also notifies the police department or if someone also contacted the police department and the police department did the investigation. So I'm not quite sure what happened that led to her being arrested, but luckily she was arrested for child abuse. And I can't say the word on YouTube, so I have to kind of break it up and say child abuse. But you guys know what I'm saying. And hopefully this little boy is somewhere safe. And depending on his age, he's going to need therapy. Even if he's too young right now for therapy, when he does become of age, he's probably going to need therapy, because I'm pretty sure that is going to be an experience that he's not going to forget. So I hope that he gets the services that he needs. And I hope that mom continues to not be able to have any contact with this child. Tania was granted a $15,000 bond, but due to her having an immigration hold, even if she bonds out, she will not be able to get out of jail. So basically, it's almost like she's in jail with no bond, because she will remain in Broward County Jail until immigration comes and pick her up and transport her to an immigration hold facility. And then they will determine if they will allow her to still remain in the United States or if they will send her back to Venezuela, which is a possibility that that's what they probably will do. And it seems like to me that Miss Tania has some anger issues, and she might need to do some therapy herself, as well as take some parenting classes. But I'm not sure of what all she can do while she's in jail. But I am glad that the court did order that she cannot have any contact with her son. So please drop down in the comments section and let me know what you think about Tania Contreras. If you like true crime stories and news stories such as this, please subscribe to the channel. Please like the channel, please share the channel, and please hit that notification button so you know when I post a new video. Thank you guys for watching, and y'all have a good day.